Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
But both his sons are dead. Cosby did something dirty. His real son dead, nigga, and his TV son dead. I don't believe that man drowned. I don't. But it ain't gonna fix shit. Too suspicious. They had too many different stories. Him and his daughter was out there swimming early in the morning. How come the mama wasn't there? Number two, just so happens to be a doctor on the beach. And then his daughter was not in the water. She was on the beach watching her father swim. Somebody make it make sense to me. Now, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what they want to kill him for.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Go download that app right now, guys. And guys, when you download, make sure you're going to pay the $7.99. Show love to the channel. Rock out with your boy, man. Like I said, we definitely trying to get that thing going over there, and it's working. Shout out to everybody that signed up, but I'm just saying a lot of people just coming on looking. It's a lot of people signing up, a lot of people socking into my pocket, but the one thing it is, we just going to reinvest and keep growing for Boss Talk 101. But let's get to the subject at hand. Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Eddie Griffin speaks out on stage, man, and people are not liking it. They're upset about it. OG Pyru, are you there?
Man, I'm right here. And much as I don't like this, Adam, and it's not that I don't like him, but his comment is whack to me. But this is the first thing.
Wait, first of all, let me stop you right there. His comedy is not whack.
His comedy is whack.
No, Eddie Griffin hard as hell. So you can go on with that. You must then go to the show.
You just went to short.
No, I'm just telling you, I done been to his show, and every time I went, he shut it down. But let's stay on the subject, because I'll get upset about Eddie Griffin. I'm an Eddie Griffin fan, and I don't even play about Eddie like that.
Yeah, well, you and Eddie could both eat a snake.
OG, but let me say this before you start. I really, to be honest with you, when this first happened, me and you was coming from Jamaica, and the story hit the fans, and I told you when we was in line we were leaving Jamaica, I said, man, Malcolm Jamal Warner done died. And it was like, what? Like, how he died? He drowned. And then when me and you finally got back to the States and we did a review on it, you basically was like, this is a conspiracy. Well, you didn't say conspiracy. You like, it's suspicious the way it happened. And I was trying to tell you not to say it because it was so early in the game. I was trying to ignore it. I did not want to believe anything to do with no conspiracy theory or whatever these people try to call it. But you just like, it don't look right. Why was this and why was that? And I was trying to get away from it. But it seems like a lot of people, including Eddie Griffin, agrees with you, who I heard it from you first.
Well, I mean, look, first of all, it says Malcolm Jamal Warner was swimming with his 8-year-old daughter, who was rescued when he drowned. Now, it says here Malcolm Jamal Warner swimming with his 8-year-old daughter Sunday off the coast of Costa Rica when he drowned, police said at NBC. A surfer spotted the best-known actor Theo Huxtable in the hit show The Cosbys, and his daughter struggling, and dove in to help. The surfer with his board brings Warner's daughter to safety, and a volunteer lifeguard pulled Warner and another surfer to shore when Warner was given CPR for 45 minutes, according to police. Now, you're telling me that this man was on an undercurrent that they're saying that's rough waves. It's rough waves, and it's only for experienced swimmers and surfers. This man has his 8-year-old daughter out in the middle of the ocean, and it ain't but 4 people on the whole beach. Where's her mama at?
That's the same thing Eddie said. Where's her mama?
Where's everybody else? Ain't but 4 people on a whole beach. You and your daughter, the only black people on the beach swimming. You took an 8-year-old in the middle of the ocean. And I can understand, you saving your daughter. It happened to a couple of my friends. My partner Big, his niece fell over the side of, they were fishing, fell over the bank and fell in the ocean out in the marina. He jumped in, held her up until people could get her. And then he went under. We ain't seen him since. But no, they didn't got him about the water with the strong undercurrent. So I mean, I'm just wondering, like, how this happened. Just like Eddie said, Bill's actual son died suspiciously. Now his TV son died suspiciously. So I'm not, I just, as Adam just said, make it make sense.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I want you to hear me on this. These guys are not happy with y'all speaking on it like this. There's a lot of people that are speaking out because they feel like you guys shouldn't be doing this. Y'all think everything is conspiracy theories. And one of them said, hold on. Ms. Parker said, we as a community must stop attaching conspiracy to every death. It's insensitive to his loved ones. They want you to stop it, OG. They want Eddie Griffin to stop doing it. That's what, now just stop is what they're trying to say.
Who is Miss Parker?
That's one of the girls that spoke out on, that sent out a tweet about it.
Well, tell Miss Parker to eat fish. Now let me going back to the cluster of the story. Well, since this death, I ask again, where is the little girl's mother? We haven't had anybody from the family get on and talk about this Costa Rica. We haven't, anybody else would have interviewed on it. So sorry, my son died. How come it's been so quiet?
It's been very quiet, and maybe it's because she's just not the type of person that speaks out. She's never spoke out before, so I have to give her that. I've never heard from his wife. I've never heard or even seen this guy here lately, so I don't get why you think now all of a sudden she's going to be so vocal. She's not a person of an entertainer that speaks out, OG.
Wait a minute. It's so many people that's getting when little Ronnie's got shot with his little daughter, you had never seen his grandmother and his mother before, but they came on the stage, right?
Yeah, Get Money, Little Ronnie. You right?
Okay, so it's when tragedy happens like that, if somebody speaks for the dearly departed, ain't nobody stood up. They got these people scared to death.
Well, OG, I get it, but I still gotta say, yeah, no, I know I do get it, but I still gotta say it's early for y'all to be doing this. Like, you don't, it's very early for y'all to be stepping up saying that there's some smoke and that happened before the fire. No. Hear what I said. You said there's smoke before the fire. You saying there was something to do with referencing something else before this man died. Like there's some smoke. It's pretty much like you don't believe he just drowned. You don't believe it happens.
Oh, no, it don't. Not without on a whole beach. Wait a minute. We were in Jamaica, right?
Right.
How many times did we see the beach empty?
Just at night.
And then even at night, you was over there with them guys selling weed.
Yeah.
She was over there. So I didn't mean it,
Yeah, you're incriminating, but it's legal over there. But I don't smoke, guys. Yeah.
Don't take the fifth. We just don't remember. But I'm just saying, we've been in situations, and to be on a secluded beach with nobody. And then you come back to the States, you're bringing your body, and nobody, how nosy is Eyewitness News? How nosy is TMZ? You mean that they went to Puffy House when they was raiding this house in Beverly? Every house they went, they was in there. They talked to the maid, they talked to everybody. So now all of a sudden, Jamal Warner died from drowning, and nobody wants to talk about it?
Man, OG, you and Eddie Griffin got some valid points. Eddie said he don't know why they would have wanted to kill him or why they'd have wanted this to happen.
I'm not even worried about why it don't make me. There is always a reason. There's no coincidence. It's nothing happens by chance. And even if it did, it sounds erroneous and ludicrous to me that a grown man that cares anything about, I would never take my 8-year-old child in an ocean with nobody else around. You mean Malcolm Jamal Warner didn't have friends, just him and his daughter on the beach?
And his 8-year-old was just out there swimming with him like and even if it was early in the morning, like out in the water where it's over a head, and who does that?
Who? Oh, now you asking the question. That ain't conspiracy. I'm asking the question. Like you say, make it make sense. It doesn't add up for a black man. I mean, this dude is just not a recluse. He has friends. I've seen Malcolm Jamal Warner plenty of times. He's been in some suspicious situations with some key people that didn't look that masculine. But where is the 8-year-old's mama at?
No, you're right. An 8-year-old will have to speak out at some point. When you 8, you can remember stuff.
It ain't gotta speak out. But do you realize it would be some?
And once she get older, she's gonna tell this story at some point.
It's gonna be some newscaster in the wilderness of North America to want to interview somebody. Then find out the girl just didn't hatch out of an egg. She got a mama somewhere, right? Or did she drown too?
No, I don't know what happened, OG. It's very suspicious. What do you think about people coming for Eddie Griffin? Watch this. He said, I went to see, this here's Antisocial Worker 21. I went to see Eddie Griffin's show in Vegas. He was mixing vodka and champagne, and the last 15 minutes was slurring his words and speaking on conspiracy theories with one of his sons propping him up. Eddie Griffin needs to focus on himself and his wellness.
Now, I think it's inappropriate for little Adam Ant to be doing a skit in his comedy. But now that's defying the brother's death. From what I'm saying, I'm just trying to, but you're out there trying to be a pseudo intellectual and bring up these. This is what I hate about him. Just like when he said that Carmelo, when Carmelo about, oh yeah, he need to put up his dukes and he should have been fighting. Then he had to turn around and apologize for running his big mouth with his little ass.
Well, OG, I'm gonna have to hold you back on that one. Not on the last statement, but on part A of that statement that you made, where you said that he was basically like he was just basically speaking out and putting it in his skit. I think when you think about him and Malcolm's relationship, I think you're going too far. You don't know what him and Malcolm experienced. Hold on. But you don't know what type of relationship they had. Malcolm might have been the type of guy that laugh at him and say, you know what, I know something happened to me. You go be talking about it on stage. And they could have had this type of relationship. So you can't just sit back and act as if they had a personal relationship. These guys did Malcolm and Eddie together. They were friends. And you don't understand what type of relationship they had to where he might already okayed this in the way that they treat each other daily to say this type of stuff.
When I die, if you get on Boss Talk and get the monkey shining,
yeah,
you come to the funeral, I'm jumping out the box and slapping the shit out of you.
Oh, gee, if something happened to you saying I don't supposed to get on here and just say, hey, man, we had a good time and this nigga had me laughing. Really?
Having a good time is one thing, but asking where his mom at. With all his sons he had, how come ain't none of them here? That's inappropriate, bro.
Yeah, but you got, yeah. I get what you're saying.
When you forget this man to get on the stage and ask about the 8-year-old's mother. If you was that tight with him, you should know who the mother is.
Well, again, I don't know what type of relationship they have. And if Malcolm and Eddie had that type of relationship where he knew he would bring his family and stuff into it if something happened to him, because when you casually talk to somebody, you learn a lot. Me and you talk a lot, OG. You know more probably about me than a lot of people just because, and same vice versa. But if you know, like, man, that's the way he was, man. He said, don't even trip like that about him on this, and we can do this, and I know how you is, you'll be doing this. You don't know what conversations they had.
And regardless, if we had that many conversations, you should never be on stage asking about my 8-year-old daughter where the mother at.
Oh, I can't say that because it's a joke. He knows how far Eddie pushed the needle with them jokes.
I don't care, man.
He knows that. That's his boy.
No, that wasn't appropriate, and I ain't no, and you don't even believe that. You just running your
Whatever. Let me read what somebody else said. Dennis the godmother said. Dennis the godmother said. Before y'all start in these comments, let's remember Eddie is the only man to ever co-star in a show with MJW. They didn't even F with each other for a while, but then they, as well as the rest of us, saw they were both two ends of, to say, spectrum of woke and aware black men. If any man is to feel a way, it would be Eddie Griffin. And if he want to be real, the history of this country has with woke, influential, positive, and healthy black men who love black men a lot of times end with dying at 50 and earlier. Be cool, y'all. So he's saying basically that, you know, if he want to speak on it, what's the problem? He had a relationship with him, and ain't nothing we can do about it. Pretty much, he knew, just like I told you, he knew Malcolm, OG.
The problem is you can say what you want to say about Malcolm and Malcolm's death to involve his daughter, and I'm asking the question: where the mama at? Why she ain't nobody? That's the only thing that really puzzles me. That after this dude's death, it's nobody talking about it. None of his family members, like he just popped out of an egg. Nobody knowing. Malcolm Jamal Warner dies in Costa Rica, and the undercurrent was so tough it took him under, but a white surfer got him out of the water. They saved his 8-year-old daughter, but nobody else was on the beach. How did that happen?
Oh, gee, when you look at the signs over there, they said they didn't even want you swimming over there. Hell no, it wasn't nobody over there. And Malcolm shouldn't have had his ass over there. The signs they showed on the news said you don't supposed to swim over there.
And he wasn't, and somebody put him over there.
Ooh, whoa, OG.
And somebody put him over there.
Where in the hell did you get that at? You'll say anything. There ain't nobody told you nobody put him over there.
Wait a minute. All America say, oh, this old dude, he don't never get nothing right, so I ain't got nothing right again. So what? Now, I said it, and anybody don't like it, meet me on Rosecrans.
OG, this dog web stuff gotta stop.
It ain't gotta stop.
It gotta stop. It's gotta stop at some point.
Everybody, let's make a point right here, right?
Okay.
Now, I was invited to Jamaica by you and your wife.
Correct. We enjoyed you, man. I had such a good time.
And we went over there, and your wife tried to procure something for me that I wasn't having.
Oh, the shorts?
Yeah. So now I was in Jamaica with y'all all that time. How many times you ever seen me put on shorts?
You didn't put no shorts on. You didn't get in the water. I don't even know what you was doing over there, but I kind of know what you're doing. You was at Sunfest.
Oh yeah. And when you saved that fat lady, I was right there just to record in case something happened. I could tell the story. I wasn't jumping in that water. I'm not gonna do that. So it's some things that you just know that's above your pay rate and you don't do.
Wow. So if somebody told me they found you with some shorts on out in the middle of the ocean, I'd know right then.
Something wrong.
Something wrong. Because you ain't even putting on no shorts and you ain't going out in the ocean.
You're not going to find a picture of me ever in my life wearing short pants. I've never done it.
OG, ain't nothing wrong with wearing shorts. You too gangster, OG. Ain't nothing wrong with short pants.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. They say real men wear pink shirts. I ain't got a pink shirt either.
It's fuchsia, homie. Man, thank you so much, man. Guys, get in. Listen, guys, I don't know if you agree with me. I feel like Eddie has the right, because of his friendship and how deep him and Malcolm Jamal Warner were as friends, that he can pretty much say things that others wouldn't be able to say. But did he go too far? OG seems to think he went too far. OG and him agreed on the fact that they feel like something fishy is going on here. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's weird. I don't know. Bill Cosby loses both sons and all that. Did Eddie Griffin go too far? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know if y'all feel like he went too far. And if you still watching, go download Boss Talk 101.app, support the channel, pay the $7.99, guys. I promise you, you don't want to miss the live we're doing every week. We about to go crazy on that thing. But also, guys, you got to understand, hey, this thing ain't going to just stop. We're going to keep it going and we're going to keep it moving, man. We ain't going to be like Dr. Umar. Listen, we will ask you for some money though. We might just ask you for $1. All 300 and some thousand subscribers we got, OG.
That's right. And the school is already built.
And the school is, if you gonna let him have his money, then you might well throw us sock in our pockets too for the school. Yeah.
Our school is already built. It's in your brain.
Go, guys, check out Doctor. Don't listen to OG. Nobody want nobody from y'all. Not like that. It got to be legit. But Dr. Umar, check this video out. It should be somewhere right here. Umar say he's still broken. His count's still frozen. Send that bag. And OG went ballistic. Y'all got to see this, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you